All right, what's going on, guys? What is going on? I guess I'll leave that there. What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? Let me know, guys. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? When you all come in, let me know if you can hear me. I'm trying to use this new mic, but I'm not sure if you all can hear me. What's going on, guys? Let's see. Can anyone hear me, guys? Can you all hear me? What is going on, guys? All right, can you all hear me? Oh, okay, good. So you can hear me all right. You can still hear me. Yes, sir. Okay, okay. Is it clear though? Like, does it sound like it's coming out the mic, guys? Does it sound like it's coming out the mic? Hey, Virginia, Ijala, Josh, communication skill. Okay, I see you. Milwaukee in the building. All right. What's going on, guys? Good to see you all out here tonight for the Wholesaling Mastermind Session. You said it doesn't sound like it's coming out the mic? Here, it's all good. Let me go ahead and barely sound. Okay, thanks. All right, what does that sound like? Does that sound any different, guys? Help a brother out. Everything by John, my guy. What's going on, bro? Good to see you out here. Man, I'm glad to see you all kind of flooding in here today. Appreciate y'all. What's going on? What's happening, James? Brooklyn, we in the building, y'all. Hey, shout out your city. Where y'all from, guys? We all across the nation out here today. What's going on, people? Real quick though, but like before I really start diving in, does it sound like it's coming out the mic now, guys? Just let me know. Charlotte in the building, Orlando, Atlanta. We out here nationwide in the building, guys. I'm glad to see you all out here spending you all's time for the Wholesaling Mastermind Session today. I want to make sure that I provide you all with some great value today. So real quick though, guys, before we put it down, sounded better. You said it sounded better without the mic? Or does it sound good here? Does it sound good here? Or do I need to be talking up here? I think it's using the internal mic of my computer. I think it's using the computer mic. You said no mic. Miami in the building. I see you out here, Virginia. You said not up there. It got louder. Any way you prefer. Oh man. Hey, to get this, we hear you. Okay, I guess that's all that matters. I hope that the audio is not terrible though, guys. That's all I'm worried about, concerned about. I just want to make sure it sounds good so everyone can hear it clearly. You said computer mic. Okay. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate you, bruh. Put me on. So yeah, I really don't like the computer mic. Like out of all the things that I can use, the computer mic is probably okay. That's good. But yeah, the computer mic is probably like the worst mic that I have. So bear with me today, guys. I hope that it's not like too terrible. So try to work with me here, guys. Anyway, so man, what's going on, guys? It's good to see you all out here today. Hey, do me a favor though, like I said, if you all coming into the live session, whether you're watching it live or in the replay, guys, do me a favor and just drop a like on this video. It helps the channel out a lot, and that's like a signal for YouTube to show it to other people. So I would really appreciate if you hit that like button, guys, real quick for me. All right. So we are nationwide tonight, guys. We got Brooklyn, Charlotte, Orlando, Atlanta, Milwaukee. We talking about Miami. Like we out here. We out here. Just liked and shared. I appreciate you, John. Appreciate you, bruh. Looking forward to getting things up and running with you, Manana. Ijala, you say you in the building. Appreciate you as well. James say, of course, you know we got you. Hey, the right way indeed. All right, all right. See those likes coming in. I appreciate you all. All right, though, guys. So, man, it's been one. Excuse me. It's been one heck of a week, guys. There's been so much stuff going on. So, I want you all, as always, guys, drop any questions that you all have in comments, anything that's going on in you all's business. Let me know in the comment box, guys. Let's have a conversation this week. As always, I want to know what's going on with your businesses. I want to be able to help you out as much as possible. So if you got any wholesaling questions, you got me as your coach for the next about an hour out here, guys. You got me. I'm here for you guys. What's going on, Lance? The King, or you say you out here once again, my brother. Appreciate you. Hey, Ijala in the building. And I had a great conversation with Ijala earlier. Me and John had a nice little combo earlier. What you think about? Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's get into these questions, guys. Let's go ahead and drop some questions, guys. Let's try to make this as interactive as possible. The more questions that you all have, the more value we all can provide to the wholesaling community out there. So any questions that you have or any questions that you think someone else can benefit from, drop them in the comment box, guys. Look, I'm over here stumbling over my words. I'm a little tired today. Anyway, so drop them in the comment box, guys, and let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Charged by caffeine. You see me out here. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. So John says, what do you think about Propstream, bro? And how heavy do you use it? So John, honestly, I absolutely love Propstream, bro. I feel like it's like the no-brainer thing that every wholesaler should probably have. If not Propstream, then some system just like it. But I've pretty much tried everything, and Propstream is where it's at. I use it very heavily. Excuse me. I use it very heavily in my business. We use it mostly for being able to kind of analyze the properties. So I like it because it saves a lot of time. You can literally just put in the address of the property. It's going to be giving you comps. It's going to be giving you mortgage information, owner information, tax information, transaction history, like literally everything that you could think of, as well as apples to apples comps, rehab estimates, everything that you could imagine will be right there. So I absolutely love it, John. I highly recommend it, bro. And there's a link in the description of this video, of this live stream, that you can click on if you're trying to get a 7-day free trial to Propstream as well, bro. Brian says, do you know any subject to experts? Subject to experts? Not really, honestly. No, I don't. But I would recommend you look at Dara, the host. Oh, you look like a young Chris Bosh. Hey, that's the funniest thing I ever heard in my life. Anyway, look, that just threw me all the way off. Hey, real quick though, Brian. Brian, subject to experts, I would say reach out to Dara Abasute. I know that me and her had a Wholesaling Mastermind session like some months ago, and she mentioned that she had taken on a property subject to. So I would reach out to her if you have any questions. She's one of the people that I would recommend at least. Okay, so Virginia says, I made an offer on a property. The guy says he needs to speak to his family and we'll have an answer by Friday. That sounds great. But she also says, can I just come up? I'm assuming that's, it says, can I just type up a contract or what? Someone help me, please. Also, should I have an LLC before I do all of this? And do you suggest that I have a website if they ask? Worst case scenario, she says, continuing, I will use my job's website if they ask, but I'd rather not risk it. Someone help me, please. Okay, and then we're gonna get into that talking about dealing with a realtor right after that as well. So Virginia, so great questions first and foremost. And that's I'm proud of you for going ahead and making an offer on a property. That's the right way indeed. Then you said that they need to talk to their family. So when it comes to your contract, Virginia, what I would recommend more than anything else is use an attorney or a title company near you. Reach out to them and use their contracts. Okay, so establish that relationship quickly because you already have put an offer out on it, right? So you want to be talking to somebody really, really soon who can help you facilitate the deal. So whether that be the title company or a title agent or attorney, you need to reach out to people in your market who are wholesaler friendly and ask them what contract do they use and if they can shoot it over to you. And you want to be doing this because if you're going to be working with those people anyway, you want to be having them work with a contract that they're most familiar with. So kind of keep that in mind. So that's what I would do for the contracts. And you definitely don't have to have an LLC before you start trying to wholesale properties. It can help if you're trying to like get tax benefits and things of that nature, but you don't have to worry about it. You aren't legally required to have an LLC. And also when it comes to the website, I wouldn't worry about it. It's not really like a deal breaker if you don't have a website. I mean, like if that's the thing that's making them purchase, I mean, that's making like the biggest decision for the seller. I've never seen that be the deal breaker. Let's put it like that. I've never seen a seller like, oh, you don't have a website? Oh, well, I can't work with you if you don't have a website. Like I've never seen that. I've never heard of anyone else telling me that being a deal breaker. But at the same time, you know, sellers are always vetting people. So, you know, you definitely would like to have it if you can. And there are ways to get free websites, you know, and you've got access to Wholesaler University as well, Virginia. So check out some of those beginning videos. I'm pretty sure that you probably have already, but you definitely can get one yourself, or you can get one made for a low cost using like OnCarrot, $50 a month. So you got a lot of options out there for the website, but it's not a deal breaker. Like you could start up one yourself in like 10 minutes if it came down to it. All right, so communication skill, real quick. What is your real name? It just feels so awkward calling you communication skill. It just seems strange. So what's your actual name? But you say, talk a little bit about dealing with the realtor. It's funny that you say that because I actually have a video coming up soon to the channel where I'm going to be talking exactly about that. I was actually kind of writing up a little bit of like preliminary stuff for that today. So when it comes to dealing with realtors, like you can really, you can gain a lot of value from being able to work with realtors, and realtors can gain a lot from you as well. So what I'm most commonly trying to do with a realtor is establish a mutually beneficial relationship. So I'll be shooting them properties that I can't work on. So, you know, as a wholesaler, all the time we come across properties that the person is looking for retail price, or maybe they back away, they want more money, whatever it may be. We can shoot those leads to a realtor who can list it. So maybe they don't feel comfortable with you, but they feel super comfortable working with this realtor. Realtors are the real life gatekeepers to the real estate industry anyway. So, and then in return, they could be providing you with their expired listings and all of their pocket listings that they have. So, you know, you can have some really, really good relationships with realtors, and it can help you out, and you all can be slam dunking deals together all the time. So I highly recommend working with realtors who are wholesaler friendly and understand the game. Trust me, if they're wholesaler friendly, they're out here getting money. So they can probably help you be able to talk to buyers. You can shoot them out properties, and you can see if they got buyers. There's a lot of ways that you can work with realtors, and everything is negotiable. So reach out to some realtors and start establishing those relationships. So let's see, real quick. Ooh. Wadner wrote, it was like, what's good at the wholesale, coach? You look like a young Chris Bosh. That threw me all the way off, man. Do I look like Chris Bosh? A young Krish Bosch, that is priceless right there. T Talk with T says that what's the best way to skip trace without having to do a whole list? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, T. So like in general, when it comes to skip tracing, like you can literally just head over to truepeoplesearch.com right now and just put in the address of the individual property that you're looking for, and then start reverse address looking up that person. Or if you know the owner's name already, then you could start to look them up by name and then find them with the address. So it's a lot of different ways that you can kind of do that, but you don't have to have a huge list to start skip tracing. If you want to kind of break that down for me though, T, I want to make sure that I'm actually answering your question properly. What's going on, Matt? Yo, what's going on? I see you out here in the building. Good to see you out again, the right way indeed. James says, how do you present a deal to a cash buyer? Oh, wait, I missed one. Jaron, what's going on, Jaron? Good to see you out here. Oh, excuse me. So Jaron says, I have my first deal tomorrow that I got off Propstream the right way. I see you out there, Jaron. The seller agreed to terms, and I wanted to know about due diligence and earnest money. What's the minimum to put down? That's a really great question, Jaron. So that can vary. Like, so some title companies require that there be a certain amount of earnest money down. In that case, then you would need to put down whatever that title company requires. Now, most commonly, I'm just going to be putting down nothing, or like $10 to $100. That's like my most average amounts. Now, the seller also can kind of just request that you put up any kind of random amount, right? So everything in real estate is negotiable. The seller can be saying like, yeah, I want $1,000 down for earnest money. You could be like, hey, look, you know, we typically only put down $10 because if I'm giving everybody $1,000 for earnest money, I won't have no money to go buy any properties because we put a lot of offers out on properties. However, you kind of want to word that to people and let them know that you're not going to be putting down $1,000 or $5,000 earnest money. And if they're trying to sell this property to you, then they're going to need to be flexible. All right. So that's what I would recommend when it comes to earnest money, as well as due diligence as well. Like when it comes to due diligence, I would recommend a minimum of 7 7 business days. Like pretty much everything that you have on your contract should be stated in business days. That's what I highly recommend. So then you give yourself like kind of like the longest gaps for inspection period, due diligence, and things of that nature. Write everything in business days, not calendar days. So we want to be including the weekends. So James, so I hope that helps, Jaron. Let me know if you have any other questions down below. James Palmer says, how do you present a deal to a cash buyer? So that's a great question. I hope that you all can hear me properly as well. I'm still saying that, but I really, really hope that you all can hear me clearly. Just let me know, like, is the quality okay? Because I don't want to, you know, I'm going to be putting this in the replay as well, and I want to make sure that you all can actually hear me properly. Or like, should I get closer to the screen or not? You be on top of it. Communication skills says. Hold on, let's see. How do you present a deal to a cash buyer? Okay, James. So, yes. Okay. Okay. So let me scroll back up real quick. Okay, so James Palmer says, how do you present a deal to a cash buyer? So most typically, I have a cash buyer template that I have available inside of the Wholesalers Hub. If you check that out on my website, it's like edwardhayes.org/hub, like a hubcap. So you can go there and you can actually get the cash buyer template that I use, like literally exactly what I use to package up my deal and send it out to my cash buyers. But you know, everything doesn't have to kind of be written in stone or kind of be done exactly one way. Sometimes I may have a property that comes on and I'll literally just shoot it to my buyer, like, hey, David, got another property over here at so-and-so. Are you interested in it? Or, you know, hey, John, you know, I've got this hot one over here. Let me know if you're interested in it. So like, you don't have to do everything in such a structured way. You know, you can kind of just get it out there. That's all that really matters. It's no one perfect way to kind of present the deal. It's all about your relationship with that buyer, and just be normal and natural. Don't try to do what everybody else is doing. Just be you. Just like whatever type of rapport that you have already, use that rapport, send the property out, put all of the details about the property. I highly recommend that, but don't think too hard. Okay. All right, so I hope that helps. Virginia, you are welcome. Virginia, I gotcha. So you says at Reese Investor, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My name is Jesse Reese. Okay, Jesse, that's what's up. Yeah, it just felt strange calling you communication skills. They're just like, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, James, I got you. I got you. So Virginia says, new viewers, press the like button to show support for this content. Guys, look, do me a favor, hit that like button. I would definitely appreciate it. It looks like most people in here have hit it, but you know, if you haven't, make sure that you hit that like button, guys. I would really appreciate it. So all right, so communication. I keep saying communication still. Jesse says, right. Ijala says, yes. Matt says, yo, what's good, Ed? All right, so Matt says, Ed, have you ever wholesaled land? Do you have any tips? If so, Virginia says, hey, man, I heard land can be tricky. Let's see what he said. So, yeah, Matt. Matt, land is definitely a tricky monster. I'm not currently working on any land type deals myself. But, you know, if I was in the process where I was trying to deal with a land property, essentially I would go to people who have worked with land properties or like land deals before and just reach out to them and coordinate everything with them. Okay. So like I always say, it's not about what you know, it's who you know, right? So at the end of the day, it's all about having those relationships. So whether it be an apartment complex or a hotel or an abandoned Kmart or whatever it is, if you're trying to wholesale anything, a car, like stuff that you have at home, like you can literally wholesale anything. Okay. So, but if you've never wholesaled it, you will literally simply just reach out to other people who have before, who work with these types of properties in these industries, and you would just reach out to those individuals and just use their advice, get advice from them. Okay, so reach out to realtors who have sold land in those areas, reach out to developers who have purchased land in those areas. And that's how I would go about trying to structure and put together a land deal. Just like any other wholesale deal, it's just dealing with land essentially. So, but you would still be reaching out to a lot of the same parties as you would in a regular wholesale deal for a property. So I hope that helps. I know that, you know, I haven't been doing it myself, so I don't want to, you know, I try not to try to be teaching what I don't know, but you know, that's what I would do if I were you. Jogging. You say you out there jogging for dollars, Virginia. I see you out there. I see you. You say you out there getting it going. Hey guys, if you all, I see we got like a little wave of people joining the live stream. So if you could just gently tap that like button for me, I would really appreciate it, guys. So YouTube can send this out to more people. Just do me a favor. If you're checking it out, just hit the like button, guys. That's all I ask for these sessions. All right, so Wadner says, which is better to give the cash buyer, a quick claim deed or warranty deed? I might make $22,000 profit on my first deal. I don't want to mess it up with the cash buyer. So, I mean, Wadner, you know, honestly, I mean, like a warranty deed is going to be more likely like what your buyer is going to want. A quick claim deed doesn't give them that many rights. You get the least amount of rights with a quick claim deed. It's pretty much like, hey, look, you take it as is, like whatever's there is your problems to deal with, things like that. A warranty deed is kind of ensuring that this property has been like thoroughly vetted on the front end, and like this person can sell it. There's no hidden issues on it. Essentially, it's like, look, you've got full possession and ownership of this property. That's how I look at it. Right now, I'm not a realtor, don't get me wrong. So, you know, I'm not like the biggest expert on the deeds. I'm not the buyer, okay? I'm the wholesaler. So I just want to be very clear about that. But you know, if you've got a property where you could make $22,000 on it, right? I would say this: talk to your lawyer, talk to your buyer as well. Like, ask your buyer, what type of deed are you trying to get on this property? And then just simply like put that into your contract that they'll be getting this type of deed in the contract. You don't even have to overthink it or like trying to question or guess about it. Like, you ask the buyer and like just do what the buyer wants. Like, you don't have to think that hard about it. So it's not really up to you, and it shouldn't be. You know, it should be up to the buyer, like what type of deed that they're trying to. But don't get me wrong, in certain situations you can only provide a quit claim deed depending on how much due diligence is done on the front end. I'm not gonna like deep dive in like too much right here in this session, but essentially like what you want to do is be talking to your attorney, be talking to the buyers, and actually just figuring it out, like what type of deed needs to be given in this situation. It's not really up to you to kind of figure out. I really allow attorneys to take care of all of that stuff. I'm not even thinking about deeds. Like, I'm just getting contracts signed, and I'm working with my attorneys when I'm even getting the contracts written up. So they're integrally involved with me in actually processing these deals. All right. So I hope that helps you, Adner. So Jesse says, go in about judgments, what they are, how long they take to deal with. I just closed my first one. Judgment slowed the process a lot. So what type of judgment are we talking about, Jesse? Let me know in the comments real quick. Like, what exactly type of judgment are you talking about? It could be a bunch of different judgments on the property. Are you talking about a bankruptcy or something, or what type of judgment are you talking about? Virginia, you say you lost weight already doing all of that jogging for dollars. I see you over there. Hey, look, you're gonna be ready though. You're gonna be ready for the summer, you know. Okay. That's great. Any leads? Question mark. Let's see. You say you're out there putting in work, right? I'm curious if you got. Dang, you say you got about 60 in the Deal Machine app. I see you over there, Virginia. Virginia says she's putting in work over here, guys. Like literally jogging for dollars, and she's got 60 potential deals in her Deal Machine app right now. So it's no excuses, guys. If you're not out there getting it, if you don't have a card, that's not an excuse. It's not a reason for you not to be out there getting these properties, guys. Seriously. Wadner says, can the title company mail you your check? Yes. If you are in another state from the title company, absolutely, Wagner. You can get mailed a check, or you can also get a wire transfer, which is most typically what I'm doing. Just getting a wire transfer. Yeah, you're welcome, Jaron. No problem at all. No problem at all. Virginia says, made some calls starting today and have an appointment on Friday. We shall see. Oh, okay. I see you out there, Virginia. Hey, seriously, though, you putting in work, Virginia. That's what's up. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. Seriously. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Joshua. I appreciate that. Thanks, Mike. Hey, what's going on, Michael? Man, long time no talk, brother. How is things going, Mike? How are things going, brother? Haven't talked to you in a little while, it feels like. How's everything coming along? All right, so let's scroll back down. Everyone should check out his podcast. It is fire. Hey, Joshua, hey, I appreciate it, brother. You know, I'm out here. I'm pretty much dropping podcasts on an almost daily basis, guys. I want to make sure that you all, it's really, really easy for me to make the podcast content. So I kind of put it out there like it's nothing. So I highly recommend that you all do check out the podcast. Like Josh says, I really appreciate it, brother. Do you suggest 17-day inspection or 14-day inspection? Virginia says. Virginia, I recommend as long as an inspection period as you could possibly bake into your contract. If you can get away with making the inspection period all the way up to the day of closing, do that. Okay, so the longer the better. But if it has to say 7 days, make sure that it says 7 business days and not 7 calendar days. A lot of people don't notice that little distinction, but that'll give you like 9 days total, 9 or 10 days total to get it done. All right, let's see. Jesse says, like and share. It's free game. Yeah, guys, look, I got 18 people up in here, only got 9 likes on this video, guys. Look, The only thing that I'm asking for, I'm out here giving free game. The only thing that I ask for is that you guys hit that like button, guys. It does a lot for the channel. You know, it definitely, it's the reason why YouTube shows it to other people. YouTube is only going to tell other people about this if you all hit the like button, comment, engage, share, all of that good stuff, guys. So I really, really would appreciate it if y'all hit that like button if you're checking out this live stream, whether it be live or in the replay. Hit the like button for me, guys. All right, so Wadner says, should you tell the seller to leave the house keys at the title company so the buyer can get into the house after they drop the check off? That's a really, really great question, Wadner. So it depends on the logistics of the situation, right? So if the seller is in the same state, they can go there, they can drop off the keys. But, you know, most commonly, like your buyer and your seller most commonly are going to be in the same state. They're both going to be at the title company on the day of closing, and it'll literally be like, hey, here's the keys, bang, you know. So it's not, you know, it's typically not a bunch of logistics going on when it comes to transferring of the keys. But yeah, essentially the keys would need to be at the title company on the day of the transfer of the property. Don't get me wrong, not all of the sellers are even gonna have keys to the property. I mean, like, that's just the case sometimes, and a lot of times buyers are aware of that, and they'll have like locksmiths come out to the property and put brand new doors on the property, or put brand new locks, I should say, on the property. So yeah, you know, it's gonna vary a lot, Wagner, but you're asking really, really great questions. So keep asking questions, but that's gonna vary a lot. And everything in real estate is negotiable. Everything is really, really fluid. So there's no one way that particular situation is gonna work. So yeah, it's all about the logistics on that one. So I hope that helps. So John says, talk more about multifamily wholesaling, bro, and the difference that versus single family. Great question, bro. So John, when it comes to multifamily versus single, I mean, essentially, like, in all reality, it's pretty much the same thing. You're just talking to different people. A lot of times with multifamily properties, the buyers have deeper pockets, and the sellers that selling them, they're a lot of times like more of a big name buyer themselves as well, you know. So you're really playing with the power players. You're playing with the real money in the market when you're working on these multifamilies. A lot of times these people tend to own a crap ton of properties, and a lot of times they're renting out their properties to like Section 8 tenants who have vouchers. So when it comes to multifamily investing in general, right now everyone's talking about it. You hear all of this talk about house hacking and using the Burr method and all of these little trendy words, right? So me and my team, we're primarily focused on multifamily homes right now because that's where the money is. And not to mention there's less competition because everybody else out there is just talking about single family homes and make sure that you get these brick single family homes. And nothing is wrong with that, don't get me wrong. But it's all about what your buyers are looking for. And this year we just so happen to come across a lot of buyers who are looking for multifamily homes. So, and I tell you all this inside of my course as well. Like, check into gosection8.com and forrentbyowner.com. I reach out to the buyers on there and I position myself as a concierge. And these buyers, and when you're reaching out to them on those sites, they don't have a ton of people calling them already. Okay, so, and then if you're wondering like, okay, well, what do I say to these buyers? I got a script for you. Go to edwardhayes.org/cash buyer script. Take advantage of that script. Start reaching out to these multifamily homeowners and start to build up those relationships with them. Ask them if they want to buy more. Ask the ones that already have them if they're looking to sell the ones that they got. You see what I'm saying? It's really just about building up those relationships. It's not about what you know. It's about who you know, as I say all the time, guys. So, and then there's other differences in multifamily versus single family as well. And you know, a lot of people, obviously, hey, look, we in it so we can get a bag, right? We trying to get this paper. Like multifamily investing on average, from what I've seen, like you're getting 2, sometimes 3, 4 times more than what you would on a regular single family home. You're getting a substantial amount more. Your assignment fee can literally be multiplied. So take advantage of multifamily investing. That's where it's at, especially if you're in a big city And there's a lot of people who need housing. It's almost like a no-brainer. Like you want to be, the buyers want to buy as many doors as possible because they're out there listening to people like Grant Cardone, who's like recommending that they get at least 16 doors. You want to be working with buyers like that that's trying to get a crap ton of properties, and you want to be their go-to person on accessing these assets, guys. And all you got to do is position yourself as a concierge, build up the relationships with buyers, and then you can go holler at other JV partners that you got, or you can start to grab yourself some lists, or you can start literally just go getting this inventory for these buyers. Okay, so it's literally the same thing as single family investing. Yeah, you're just getting more money. Just that's it. And you're just targeting a different list, talking to different people, but it's the same thing. So take advantage of multifamily investing, guys. John, that was a great question, bro. And I'm looking forward to helping you get it going as well, bro. I really, really mean that on the virtual end. So hope that helps, brother. So James said, appreciate that. I got you. You know, I'm out here trying to put y'all on to the game for the free. So make sure that y'all keep dropping questions down below, guys, as well. For real. Keep dropping questions. Y'all got me out here for like another 20 to 30 minutes. I'm your coach. If you got any questions, make sure that you drop them down below. Absolutely free for today, guys. Doing the Wholesaling Mastermind. As always, guys. Matt says, it's helped. I got to do some research and talk with more people. Okay, I'm glad, man. The right way indeed, brother. So Michael says, how can you find cash land buyers? I have land for sale in Homer Glen. So to be honest with you, Michael, like to me, land is a tricky monster. Like I've come across a crap ton of land in Illinois myself. I haven't been able to find buyers for land. I don't know people that's looking for land. Now, that's just me though. You know, I feel like if you were really looking for land buyers, what I would recommend doing is going to realtor.com, right? Type in Homer Glen. And then once you get there, go like hover over the buy section and then go to Homer Glen recently sold homes, right? And then from there, sort that from low to high, right? And then from there, you're going to be looking for lots that have sold, vacant lots that have sold. Once you see vacant lots that have sold, you're going to click on those listings and you're going to be looking for the realtors that help sell those pieces of land. Okay, once you reach out to those realtors, what you're going to do is reach out to those realtors and be like, hey, realtor, I've got a piece of land. Do you have any buyers? And can you assist me in being able to find some buyers for this vacant land? I may have some more coming up in your area soon. If you want to work together, we can make that happen. Things of that nature. So build up relationships with people who have sold land in that area before. And that's the best way, I would say, if it were me and I was going to do it myself, that is how I would go about starting to try to find a buyer for land in Homer Glen, bro. If it was me, I would literally do exactly that. So let me just break it down again. Go to realtor.com, type in Homer Glen, sort that. Well, no, you'll go up to the buy tab at the top of realtor.com, hover over Homer Glen recently sold homes, and then you're going to sort that list from low to high, and then you're going to look for the vacant lots, and then you're going to reach out to the realtors who have sold vacant land in that area, and you're going to network with them and ask them if they have any buyers and if they can put you in contact with any buyers for land in that area. Boom. There you go, brother. Hope that helps, my brother. Capital One. Hey, I like the name. I like the name. Hey, boss, how's it going? Capital One says, hey, boss, how's it going? I'm out of Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn in the building. We out here. I see you out here. All right, so out of Brooklyn, New York, what's your very best advice that you can give me to start doing virtual wholesaling outside of New York, such as Jersey, Chicago, etc.? Please advise. Capital One, I got you. All right. So my absolute best advice that I would give you when it comes to starting up a virtual team anywhere in the nation for that matter is going to be reach out to some buyers. You've got to establish a team. You're not just going to need buyers on a virtual deal. You're going to need a crap ton more than that if you're going to have a sustainable model to where you can do this in a replicatable way. Okay, so what I most recommend is having relationships with realtors. Like, absolutely important to have realtors on the team, cash buyers on the team that are looking for properties in that area. And then you're going to want to hire a field guy who can go out to properties and put lock boxes on it, meet sellers at the property, take pictures of the property. You're going to need a point man or woman in that state or that city that can actually go to these properties and put their eyes on the property. So you can call them an acquisition manager. You can call them a field guy. You can have one of each. You can hire these people using Craigslist. You can hire them using Indeed.com. So I'll really kind of break this down inside of my online wholesaling course as well too, Capital One, just so you know. So check out Wholesaler University, because I really kind of break this down, like how to build up the actual pieces to your team. So, and then like once you've got the pieces of the puzzle on your team, then it's literally just the same as wholesaling a property like right down the street from you. But you have to establish those pieces to the puzzle so you can facilitate the deal in a smooth manner. Okay, so like I said, you're going to want to have contractors, realtors, buyers. You're going to want to have other wholesalers in the area potentially. And you're going to want to have that point man. Most importantly, you're going to need that point man. If no one else, have a point man who can go to the property and put their eyes on it. Okay, so that's very important. That's the best advice that I have for you. Don't try to do this stuff haphazardly. Don't try to half-ass it and just try to go in and start instantly calling sellers in a whole nother state that you don't live in. That's BS. Okay, that's very disingenuous, and that's what a lot of people will actually teach you to do. Don't do that. Okay, establish a team first. Do not try to wholesale a property, period, without establishing relationships with people first. Don't go to anyone's grandmother's house telling them that you're going to buy their property until you actually have somebody that can come to the table with a check. So that's the best advice that I have for you, whether it be local or virtually, but especially with virtually, you have to build up that team. It's not a game out here. That's the best advice I have for you, Capital, and I hope that helps. T-Talk with T says, Propstream only gives me pre-foreclosures a month before the auction date. Is there a way to extend that in the filter? I do not believe so, unfortunately, T. And it's not just Propstream that's like that as well. Like most services, it's like so random, like how far along this person is in the process. And I'm not even exactly sure like if that is 100% true. Like, did you hear from the makers of Propstream themselves that all of these leads are only like a month before the auction date? Because I feel as though like I've also talked to people who like the property is already sold or they've got like months into the auction date. I feel like I've heard other situations as well outside of that utilizing Propstream. So I'm curious where you got that number from, or if you just heard like one or two sellers saying that and you just assume that that's everybody on the list is like that. I'm really curious, T. Let me know. Drop a comment real quick while we talking about it right now, if you can, T. So, bro, I see you down there, Darius. What's going on, my brother? What's going on? You say you may have a subject to deal. Okay, and it's already under contract. Oh yeah, let me get through these. Let me get through these questions real quick. Let me get down. I see a lot of new people coming in, guys. Hey guys, look, if you all are in the live stream, I appreciate you all. We got like 23 people out here, guys. I think that's like the most that we ever had at one time. So look, do me a favor though, guys, and hit that like button for me, guys. That's all I ask. I come out every week and put out free game for you all. Literally, the only thing that I want you all to do in advance is to gently tap the like button on this video, guys, so YouTube can show it to other people. I swear I would really appreciate it. That's all I ask for. Anyway, so let me try to, I'm gonna try to streamline these questions. I'm gonna try to speed it up a little bit because I want to be ending this like shortly after 8 o'clock, and I want to make sure that I answer as many questions as possible. So if I don't get to you all's question, guys, make sure that you join my Facebook group, Wholesale Deals and Strategies. It is in the description of this video that you're watching right here, guys. So make sure that you join the group. If I can't get to your question, and then ask whatever question that you have inside of the group, and I will answer each and every question that you all drop in the group this week for sure. I'm gonna make sure that I answer every single question inside of the group this week. Anyway, so let me go ahead and continue. Virginia says, so as a newbie, you must have a lawyer as a wholesaler. Can you talk more about that? And thank you. Yes, so Virginia, I would highly recommend everybody have an attorney to be working with to try to help you facilitate these deals, okay? You don't want to be trying to be the attorney, the contractor, the everybody of your business, okay? So the best business owners, they hire people to get things done. So I highly recommend that you do not try to be the attorney. Now, I have contracts for sale. I have contracts that you can use that I've had my attorneys vet, and I literally use these same contracts all across the nation. But I still recommend that the best contracts that you can be using are the contracts that the title company or the title agents that you're going to be working with are familiar with. Because if you have any questions, they can help you with those questions. So, and then on top of that, just like the reason why you need an attorney is because they're going to understand the technical jargon. They're going to understand the lingo. And like, especially when you're just starting, that's going to help you out a lot to where they can kind of break down some things for you. Don't get me wrong. Some of these attorneys, they're kind of going to be a-holes, and they're not going to want to be like trying to teach you the game. That's why having a mentor can definitely come in handy. Now, if you don't have a mentor, if you could find someone who can kind of walk you through these processes, like an attorney, like a realtor, like another wholesaler who's actually out here getting deals, that knowledge from them is going to be invaluable. But yes, you definitely want to have an attorney. It's not per se required, but I highly recommend, and in fact, in some states, it actually absolutely is required that you have an attorney. And you are welcome, Virginia. So Matt says, going to run down to the courthouse tomorrow and try to get the probate list. Is there anything I should look for in particular when getting a probate list pulled? Great question. So I don't have anything like in particular to tell you that you should be looking for, because I'm not. Where are you at, Matt? I'm sorry, I can't remember. I believe that you said Florida. I'm almost sure that you said Florida, Matt, but I kind of just want to make sure. But yeah, it's not anything like in particular, but look, try to get all of the information that you can. Try to pull every single one of them, regardless of the situation. You want all of them. Don't even just try to filter. Get everything. So there's nothing that you need to know in advance. Get it all. If you know how to get it, get every single scrap of information that you can get about these probate properties, including like their personal representative. So if you got to go somewhere else to find that out, make sure that you get that information, because that's going to be like the attorney that's helping this person through the process. And a lot of times you can go through them to actually try to get the property under contract. And if they're on your team, they're going to be a major asset for you. Okay, so I want to kind of try to stream through these questions as quickly as possible so I can answer as many of you all's questions as possible. How do you calculate rehab costs if you are not an expert? James, my best recommendation would be to get Propstream, and you can get it with the link in the description of this video. Get Propstream and use their rehab estimator. That's the best advice I've got for you. They make it really, really easy. You kind of just put in what needs to get fixed, and it will kind of just break it down for you, the things like the material that will get the material needed to actually get the job done. Okay. Virginia says, do you need to calculate rehab costs if you purchase as is and wholesale as is? So yeah, you're going to want to have a number there. Like when you're presenting the property to your cash buyers, you're going to want to have a number, at least an estimate. And I always recommend overestimating if it comes down to it. So if you think it's 60, say it's 100. Like the buyers will rather be happier saying like, oh, damn, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. They're overestimating their repairs versus them having to say like, oh, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. They're saying it's 10,000 in repairs and really it's 100,000. So always overestimate the repairs. You're not expected to be an expert. In your marketing material that you're sending out to your buyers, always say, do your own due diligence. I'm not portraying that these numbers are accurate, So you want to put in like a disclaimer to your buyers to tell them to do their due diligence, which is, it's their job to do their due diligence. It's going to be their asset. It's not your job to find out how much it's going to cost them to get the property fixed. Okay, so like, don't spend a bunch of time trying to figure out that number. Like that's something that I see a lot of people trying to do, because what the buyer's price that they're going to have to pay to get the property fixed is going to be different from whatever you come up with, because they're using their people to get the job done. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm not going to belabor that point or whatever, but I think you all understand where I'm coming from. Michael says, hi, I'm still waiting for the meetup you talked about before. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it too, bro. I'm going to be giving you all some updates about an in-person meeting that I'm going to be doing, like a meetup session that I'm going to be doing out here in Chicago, guys. I'm glad that you mentioned that, Michael. But yeah, though, guys, stay tuned. I'm going to be giving you all some information about that coming up real soon, probably within like the next week. I'll be giving you all like an official location and date and stuff like that, guys. So look forward to that. Celia, what's going on, Celia? I don't remember seeing you out here before, so what is going on? Good to see you out. What's the site to get cash buyers again? I just tuned in. So Celia, obviously, you know, I'm going to shamelessly plug myself right here and tell you motivatedsellerleads.org. That's my personal website that I own the site. And like when you purchase from motivatedsellerleads.org, I have a summer sale going on right now where you can get 50% more leads when you order. So you can get up to 1,000 leads. But right now during the summer sale, if you purchase 1,000 leads, you actually get 1,500 leads. Even if you ordered Skiptrace in on top of the leads, you will get 1,500 leads Skiptrace. So that's 500 Skiptrace leads for absolutely free during the summer sale. So definitely take advantage, Celia. All right, Kimberly says, I thought the hardest part was getting sellers, but finding a buyer is hard. It's stressing me. So Kimberly, that's a part of the reason why I always recommend doing that first, because if you've already got a property under contract and then you're trying to find a buyer, that's like the most stressful thing in the world, because now this seller is dependent on you to get the job done. And if you went out talking to all of these sellers first and now you got a property under contract and you don't have any buyers, that's like the most stressful thing in the world. That's part of the reason why I don't recommend doing it like that. But if you're just starting off and you don't have a property under contract yet, I mean, you shouldn't be stressed out about looking for cash buyers. At the end of the day, cash buyers are your money. They are the check. They are the bag, literally, you know? So that should actually be like one of the funnest parts about building up your wholesale business, is building relationships with cash buyers. Lan says, currently skip tracing a multifamily with FSBO sign. Hey, I see you out there, bro. You say you're not playing no games. I see you. Celia says, I'd like for you to dumb down how to calculate the ARV. Celia, check out the video on my channel. It is called How to Get Comps Online Free. If you search that into Google or YouTube, I'm the #1 video on the topic. Just search how to get comps online free. You will see a video from me. So yeah, just look for my name, check that out, or you could just go to my channel, go to popular uploads. It's probably like 5 or 6, 7 videos down. So check that out, Celia. I really kind of broke it down, and it's still the same process that I use to this day. Despite having Propstream, I still go back and kind of verify it using the method that I talked about in that video. You are very welcome, Celia. So Wadner says, the Jersey market sucks. I'm doing virtual wholesale in the Midwest markets. It's hot fire, like MJ's Thriller album. Hey, I see you out here, Wadner. Hey, you funny, man. Hey, but for real though, you know, the Midwest can definitely be hot. You know, but honestly, what I'm most interested in is the South. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like Texas is on fire. I'm talking about Georgia is on fire. Florida is on fire. That's a lot of properties getting sold now. I'm not sure about, you know, the Northeast. I try to stay away from the Northeast coast. I'm not gonna lie to you. New England, I try to stay away from that because, yeah, it's a whole nother monster out there. I'm just be honest, you know. So I try to stay away from it personally. John says, so true, man. These multifamily sellers hitting me back. They have multiple properties they want to let go of. Yeah. I can't make this stuff up, John. It's absolutely amazing, bro, to be honest. Matt says, Michael, do you have a Facebook? I have a question in regards to land, if you don't mind. Matt, definitely check out Michael. I'm sure that you can probably search his name on Facebook, because that is a very unique name right there. It probably won't be very many of them, and I'm pretty sure he got like red head up in this picture. I'm just putting you out there, Mike. My bad, Mike. I hope you don't mind, brother. Capital One says, yeah, I need hot markets to target. Michael says, you're a genius. I'm glad. I hope that helps, Michael. Dead seriously, though, brother, for real. Capital One says, New York, Jersey are tricky. They definitely are. Capital One says, what's your suggestion? It's go time for me. Hey, I got you, Mike. Jesse says, bro, you're on fire. You're on fire. Hey, man, I'm just out here trying to provide as much value as possible, guys. Y'all know how I get down. What's going on, Darius? Let's see. Capital One said, great, thanks a million on that. Appreciate you on this. I'm on my research. I want to get it right. Thanks again. Hey, you are very, very welcome, Capital One. Hey, guys, if y'all checking this out, it's actually 8 o'clock, right? So what I'm going to do right now is give you all an opportunity to be able to get access to my Wholesaling University online course. I'm going to be giving out one session this week, guys. I think I'm going to just give one this week. Let me think of like a specific, you know what? I'm going to do Q&A on this one. Matter of fact, I'm going to do Q&A because I'm going to start making this for the people who actually tuning into the session, who are like listening, taking note of things, and actually trying to get some value from this. Okay, so excuse me. So, matter of fact, so actually, real quick before I actually like give the actual opportunity, I'm just gonna say that I only want the people that don't have access to the course already to answer this question, okay? Because I know you guys that do have the course, y'all probably gonna be on it like that. So I definitely want to give some brand new people an opportunity. And I know some people come out here every week, and I usually have you all join my Wholesale Deals and Strategies group. But just to be fair to the people who have been a part of the Wholesale Deals and Strategies group for a long time, I want to change it up this week, and maybe I'll even still do a few sessions. I mean, like a few courses this week, whatever. But let's just go ahead and get into it. What I'm going to have you all do this week is that I'm going to ask you all a question, and the first 3 people who could answer the question, I will give free access to my online course, Wholesaling University, guys. The price of my course normally is $500. Okay, so I'm trying to give a few people access to it for the low. It's already on sale, by the way, right now, guys. Doing the summer sale on my website. The course is on sale for just $99, guys. It's literally everything that I know about wholesaling is jam-packed into this course. It's over 75 videos, all of the contracts that I use to run my business. You get 250 seller and cash buyer leads, and I'm throwing in like a coaching session as well. I can't remember what I put on the site. I think on the site I got like 3 coaching sessions, something like that. So take advantage, guys. It's only $100. Or 2 payments at $99, or $197 and 1 payment, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, just kind of want to let you all know that. So for you all that have been here, I'm going to ask you all a quick question. So guys, the first 3 people that can answer this question will get access to the course. I feel like I'm just rambling. So tell me this, guys. What site? So someone asked, what site was it for the cash buyer list? What did I tell them? What site would I recommend you all go to if you're looking for cash buyers or motivated sellers? What is my #1 recommendation for you all to check out to get motivated seller and cash buyer leads? I know, right? It couldn't get too much easier than that, right, Rick? Hey, Celia says she got it. No, T-Talk. Hey, go ahead, try again, because other people haven't even answered yet the whole time. So let me see. Now, my #1 recommendation for motivated sellers and cash buyer leads, guys. Someone asked a specific Matt tried to jump the gun. So I know, right, Rick? Right, Rick, what's going on? Rick, do you see this? Do you see this, Rick? Do you see? Hey, for real though, that's so funny. No, look, Celia got it though, Celia. So in all reality, look, I'm cutting this off. Look, the one person, I wanted to give a few out, but the one person this week who is gonna get a free access to my $500 online wholesaling course is gonna be Celia. Congratulations, Celia, for getting access to the course, guys. The answer is motivated seller lead. Oh, you said it, Matt? Did you say it? Let me see. Let me just check it out. Let me see. Let's see. Hopefully I get it. I tried to jump the gun. Matt, hey, I see the blessing sign. Let me see. Matt. Let's see. I don't see you. I don't see the answer, bro. And myself. Yeah. I tried to jump the gun. Go to your page, Propstream, section 8, easy one, motivated seller leads. Yeah, I don't see the answer, man. I don't see the answer. I even tried to. I left it open for some extra time to try to give y'all some extra. I'm like, look, go ahead and answer again. It's all good, even if you got it wrong. But it's too late, guys. It's too late. I talk about this every week, guys. If y'all don't know, then I'm gonna plug my own site, guys. MotivatedSellerLeads.org. That's my number one recommendation for you all to get cash buyer and motivated seller leads, guys. That was an easy one. Like Rick said, that was a layup. I was giving it to y'all. Bang, finger roll. You feel me? I was giving it to y'all. Matt says, I can message you my screenshot on Facebook. That is weird. Let me see real quick. I think I did see one. I saw one message that did get retracted. Now, that was Celia's message, though. That was a while ago. Hey, man, I'm not even going to lie though, Matt. You know I mess with you, Matt, man. You know you're a cool guy, man. You was asking some really great questions last week. Holla at me on Facebook, Matt. But, yeah, though, guys. Celia, hey, I know. I appreciate you. I know, right? Oh, my God, too. You know, the first person to answer, bang, instantly got it. I'm proud of you, Celia. What I need you to do is this, Celia. I need you to join my Facebook group, Wholesale Deals and Strategies, if you haven't already. And I need you to just send me a message or just find me on Facebook, honestly. I would still recommend join the Wholesale Deals and Strategies, or just literally search me on Facebook, click on my face and send me a message. Just let me know that, hey, it's Celia. Let me get my free course. And I got you, Celia. I got you. Hey, Matt, like I said, though, Matt, reach out, brother. Reach out, bro. I don't know. That's so weird. I don't know why I didn't see it. You said you had it also. It's Yala. You said that you typed something in too, huh? Yeah, guys, I don't see anything. All I see is Celia was the only person that I see who actually answered it on time. Look, I know, right, James? I know, right? That's crazy, right? Tell him, Virginia. Tell him. I said your page. You did say your page, though, Jesse. I will give you that one. Jesse. Reach out to me on Facebook. Do what I told Celia to do, Jesse. For real, though. You did say that. But, like, technically, But reach out to me, though. Let me know what's going on. Reach out to me on Facebook. For anyone who rents to Rich Dad Poor Dad seminar, this is a deal and a half. Take the course. I mean, honestly, it's like it can't get too much. It can't get too much better than that. I'm trying to give you all the game. Hey, look, you see it right there, Boss Man. What's going on, Boss Man? By the way, I know I didn't say what's up to you before. I didn't see you say anything earlier, but I'm glad to see you out here again as well, brother. Congrats, Celia. The course is worth 1,000 times more than what he charges. I swear, it really, really is. I'm pretty much just giving it away. I'm trying to bless you all, man. This stuff ain't about the money to me. Seriously, you all gotta take advantage. Hey, send me the screenshot too, Matt, if you're still listening, brother. Send me the screenshot, bro. On Facebook. I'm dead serious. I got my phone on vibrate, so I'm not seeing anything right now, but definitely send that to me. Yeah, congrats, Celia. Hey, Jesse, Matt, Celia, all three of you guys. I want you all to reach out to me if you all are still listening. As always, though, guys, I'm going to go ahead and be wrapping this up tonight, guys. James, you are very, very welcome for all the questions being answered. Thanks for the free game, Matt. I got you, brother. You know I got you. Milwaukee in the building. Stand up. So Leah says, yes, bet. I'm so happy. I appreciate you. Hey, it's my pleasure. I'm not even gonna lie. That's one of my favorite parts about doing these sessions is giving out the free courses, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I want you all to take advantage. I really, 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 really do. Thanks, Virginia. I wasn't allowed to answer. What? Oh yeah. You weren't allowed to answer, Josh. That's very true. But you already got access to the course, bro. You good. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, of course, yeah, you got access to the course, bro. Wagner says, wish I had your videos in my early 20s. Instead, at 26, I would be rich by now in my mid-20s. Respect, bro. Hey, that's 100% though, Wagner. I know, right? I hear that all the time. I literally just heard that earlier. Ijala was saying the same thing. Like, man, I wish I had, wait, was it Ijala? Somebody I was talking to earlier was like, man, I wish I heard this information so long ago. So, but yeah. Capital One says, I'm going to win the next one. Hey, I'm rooting for you, Capital One. Come out next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You know we out here. I'm going to make sure that I got you all. Got your boy cheesing. Hey, you say you in there, Jesse, the right way. Ijala says, yes, it was me. It was me. Hey, Ijala, join the Facebook group. Reach out to me, Ijala. Send me a message. Let's chat. All right, though, guys, I'm about to wrap this up. I appreciate you all coming out here, spending your time in this session, guys. I hope that I provided some value for you all. I tried to answer every question that I could. If I didn't, make sure that you all join the Wholesale Deals and Strategies group. The link is going to be in the description of this live stream, guys. This video is going to be available on the channel as well. What's going on, Julian? Good to see you out here again. Got to go a different route. Okay. I see. No worries, Julian. No worries. Anyway, though, guys, look. Hey, Julian, you should reach out to me through email, Julian. Let's chat. Like, let's hop on a call or let me know how the course is coming along. Okay, I definitely want to talk to you about that, Julian. So anyway, though, guys, I hope that you all like this video. That's about it, though, guys. I'm out. Till next time, guys. Oh, yeah. Out. All right, Julian. All right, though, guys. Peace.